under just slightly.
All right. Mr. Hatcher, not comfortable with what you said, Rico. I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over as well. More receiving yards. Rashee Rice or Brandon Ayuk? Just because the Niners are static with the way they line up, you get to pick who you face. So as long as they line up Rashee Rice on Ambry Thomas, well, they're here today. I'll go Rice.
I'm going to go, who was the other one?
Brandon Ayuk.
Ayuk. I'm going to go Ayuk. I'm just going to follow the trend that I think San Fran's going to have to throw it a little bit more than they're comfortable with.
And he's a big play guy, too.
Yeah. He is. He's kind of their deep shot guy. Debo's more of the intermediate short guy, break tackles. Ayuk's a deep threat. I'll take Ayuk.
Yeah, you said it, TJ. Boomer bust. I go Ayuk as well.
Oh, Sky Moore. No, I go Ayuk.
Does Kadarius Toney play? Yes or no?
After telling the team to bleep his D, I doubt it.
That was edited.
I'll go Ayuk as well.
I doubt it.
Longest run for Brock Purdy, over under 7.5 yards. Wow.
There it is.
The way they blitz. I'll go over.
There it is.
It is. These numbers are tough, man. I hate this game. I'll go over. He'll get one scamper out of this.
I'm going over as well. I told you guys that was one of my biggest fears against the Lions.
You did.
Making plays with his legs, and I know it came later in the game, but that really kind of put the nail into him. I think same thing today, or Sunday. Sorry, he's going to have to make some plays with his feet. 7.5. Yeah, I think he gets a 10-yarder in there. 3rd and 9 rushes up the middle.
Especially with the way KC blitzes. You break contain, there ain't nobody there.
Yeah.
Kenny?
It was more of a surprise against Detroit. They will be less surprised by it this time. He might get 3, 4, or 5, but I'll go under.
David? Under as well. I'm going to go over. I agree with you guys. I think he'll get 1. Defensive touchdown, either team. Over under 0.5. I'm going to go under. Wow. Who's the difficult number, huh? No.
This feels like taking a chance. No. Let's go over. I think Brock Purdy's gotten a little bit of luck throughout the playoffs. Just with a couple dropped interceptions. I could see Kansas City having one play where they confuse them a little bit, get some pressure, and Kansas City's defense makes them pay. So I'm going to take a chance and say Kansas City's going to get 1.
I'll take a chance with you too, TJ. Over.
There we go, Kenny.
A 0 turnover-worthy plays for Patrick Mahomes. He will get 1, though. Throw an interception, so it'll be over.
But this is a defensive touchdown question.
Defensive touchdown.
Yeah.
You're saying a Mahomes pick 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm
Lenoris or something, right?
Lenoris, Paporis. Your mouth to God's ears. I'm going to go under. Let's stay with Mahomes. Will Mahomes finally have a turnover over under 0.5? Under. He's just playing the best football of his career. He takes what the defense gives him. He's patient. He's perfect. Just under.
Yeah, under for me too. I think San Fran's defense is not aggressive enough. I think they just kind of play, like you said, Mike, they're cover 3 and
they show it to you. They don't even try to trick you, really.
They don't jump a whole lot of routes, which you have to do to get some of those takeaways. So unless it's a sack fumble, which could happen, I don't see it happening though. I'm going to take the under.
No, he'll put a ball on the ground. I'm going to go over.
I answered this already. Yep, you did. I'm going to go over as well. 49er halftime score, over under 9.5 points. Over.
Yeah, over.
They've had to come back in the last 2 games.
Yeah, I think they start off a little bit hotter. I think both teams get off to a hot start.
Yep. 10-13, over.
Under. I'm going to go over. Christian McCaffrey touchdowns, over under 1.5. Over.
Under. I think Kansas City's going to do everything they can to take him away.
Yep, under.
Over. Length of the national anthem, over under 2 minutes, 3 seconds.
Oh, who's singing it? Reba McEntire. Ooh, boy.
Under, maybe?
We're all doing it now. Ooh,
I don't know. 2 or 3. Ooh. Under.
Yeah, I'm going under as well. I think somebody did a report. Normally when the country singers do it, it's more traditional, kind of faster pace. So with that being said, I'll take the under. I think the average is 150.
Is it really?
The average is
like one. It's like 150.
150 something. Yeah, 150.
All right, Reba. Reba will go under.
Come on, Reba.
He will hold the final note to make it 204.
I don't think she's...
Mike, just for you, Patrick Mahomes rushing yards or Tyson Walker total points on Saturday.
Mahomes. MSU hoop sucks.
Mahomes.
You can't tackle.
Okay. Mike, I was about to say, no commentary. We got to hurry up.
Yeah, I'll go Mahomes.
MSU hoop sucks, Mahomes.
Mahomes.
And who you got for the game, guys? We never asked the question.
And that was the next one. 49ers minus 2.5.
Niners. Everyone's on the Chiefs. I'll go Niners.
Yeah, KC for me.
Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs.
I'm the only one who supported you.
You did, even though you slandered me. And finally, Usher. Will the song Yeah be first or last?
Don't care.
What if it's in the middle?
Then,
Well, Mike, you have to
then
pick
it's
one.
gone. Right. If it's in the middle, then
Last.
it's a push.
God.
Quickly.
I'll go first. Yeah. Just for
First.
some competition.
First.
Last.
Okay. I'm going to go first.
That's the prop bet casino plus the picks thing. Ooh, Jim. Ooh, Rico. 97-1.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ 24-hour traffic center, sponsored by Bishop Airport, the accident along westbound I-94 just after Mount Hope Road, it is blocking the left lane. You know how I feel about left lane accidents. Pretty dangerous there, but the crash in the intersection of 6 Mile Road and Curry Road, that's in Salem Township. Maybe you want to do yourself a favor and avoid the area. Book your winter adventure today with low fares from Flint Bishop on Allegiant, offering nonstop flights to Nashville, Phoenix, Las Vegas, and many Florida destinations. Plan your next adventure from Flint Bishop at Allegiant.com. I'm Val Berry with traffic.
Hey, it's TJ Lang here, and when I'm in the market for a new vehicle, I always go see my friends at Zott Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Thanks, TJ. This is Thad Zott with Zott Auto Group. We treat all our customers just as good as we do our superstar athletes. See for yourself with our 5-star reviews on Google. Hey, Jeff, show them the deals.
During Ram Truck Month, you can lease a new Ram 1500 Bighorn for just $299 per month.
For more deals and to check out Zott's huge inventory, go to dealsandad.com/ram.
See dealer for details. Hey, it's Wojo here. Let me tell you about one of my guilty pleasures, eating chips, wings, pizza with dips. You know Daisy Sour Cream? Well, now they make Daisy Sour Cream French onion and ranch dips. Game-changing flavor, even better than the dips you make from scratch at home. Love that there's no MSG or other added junk that I can't pronounce. The taste is amazing. So addictive. Daisy dips. I can't stop eating them.
Happy Super Bowl to all who celebrate with FanDuel, America's #1 sports. If you're like me, Super Bowl Sunday is all about scoring the best seat on the couch, grabbing your favorite football snacks, and placing some super bets. Here's what you got to do. Download the app, look for anything that you want to get a win on, and that could be point spreads, player props, it doesn't matter. Not only can you bet on who will win the Super Bowl 58, but FanDuel also has bets for which player will score a touchdown, how many points will be scored, so much more. New customers, join today and you're going to get $200 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet or more wins. Just visit FanDuel.com/Jansen to sign up. That's FanDuel.com/Jansen and make every moment more with FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of the NFL. Must be 21 or over in Pleasant, Michigan. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued at non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problems? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
It all comes down to this. Super Bowl 58. Listen live from Westwood One on the free Odyssey app. The Kansas City Chiefs.
Takes the snap, darts a pass intercept, caught by Kelsey, wrapped to the ground at the 12.
And the San Francisco 49ers.
With a comeback for the ages, the 49ers are going back to the Super Bowl.
Wherever you are this Sunday, stream Super Bowl 58 with Westwood One on the free Odyssey app. Download it today and search Super Bowl. AUDACY.
This Valentine's Day, let the family and staff of Viviana Flower Shop help you select a beautiful custom floral arrangement for your special loved ones. Phone us at 1-800-VIVIANO or shop online at Viviano.com. Viviano's also offers convenient delivery service.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike Capura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to NBPHealth.com.
Necessary Roughness with TJ Lang and John Jansen.
Whether it's a home game, whether it's an away game, if you hear a loud roar, that can juice you up a little bit. That gets your adrenaline going.
Download Necessary Roughness with TJ Lang and John Jansen today. Get it on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Sports headlines from the Planet Fitness Studio. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
If you're still trying to figure out what, if anything, informed the Pistons' trade deadline strategy yesterday, ESPN's Zach Lowe thinks he has it figured out.
I don't really know what Grimes' hitting looks like. Something like Danny Green, like a fifth starter who defends pretty well and shoots threes, and pretty much that's it. Fontecchio, I think, is a nice player. A lot of teams were kicking around Fontecchio. Pistons fans better brace themselves for the Tobias Harris pursuit of the summer of 2024, because it's coming.
Now with the Sixers, the 31-year-old Harris played for the Pistons for 3 seasons until he was dealt away in 2018 as part of the infamous Blake Griffin trade. Harris is averaging 17.8 points and 6 boards per game this season. U of M hiring Wink Martindale as D coordinator. Ohio State hiring Chip Kelly as their offensive coordinator. In just over 72 hours until Super Bowl 58, not much line movement in the 2 weeks since the matchup was set. 49ers open as a 2-point favorite, and that's where they remain at most books, although FanDuel has the line at 2.5. 70% of the tickets and 74% of the money on the Chiefs to cover. As for the 47.5 total, the public likes the under to the tune of 53% of tickets and 64% of the money. At the Corwell Health Update Desk, I'm Beanie Howell. For more, go to 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
All right, so we'll get back into football, and we will get to who said it momentarily. But I want to spend a second on that Zach Lowe thing there, because it's nothing we haven't told you locally. I have great respect. I think Zach Lowe is excellent at what he does. Podcast is good if you like hoops, the Lowe Post. But, yeah, you need to prepare yourself, and depending on your perspective, you'll either like it, not care about it, or you'll be infuriated by it. But the Pistons have backed themselves into a corner, Troy Weaver specifically. Troy Weaver was on Restore the Floor with Evan and Stoney, if you want to go download that. Audio we had from the press conference this morning where he's telling you, hey, last 2 nights are evidence. We've got some things going here. Congrats, you're 8-44. But this Tobias Harris thing is real. Part of it is nobody else will take your money. Part of it is the free agent class is garbage. I mean, the free agents this summer are as follows. Klay Thompson, DeMar DeRozan, Miles Bridges. Tobias Harris is that stretch 4. He played here before, obviously, but he's 32 years old, and he's in the 5th year of a 5-year, $180 million deal. So I don't know if you sign him at 4 at 160 or 5 at 210, or I don't know. But I have no interest in signing a 32-year-old. I have no interest in signing Tobias Harris, because a championship caliber team, or at least one of the 8 best teams in basketball, doesn't really want him back. They've tried to trade him multiple times. And if you can't play alongside Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, if you can't fit there, if you can't thrive there, I'm not really interested in you. But this is what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket, known as free agency, in the city of Detroit. Yes. Tobias Harris is going to be a best.
This is not a good list. James Harden.
Oh, dude. Klay Thompson's done. DeMar DeRozan has no fit here and wouldn't come here. You end up at Tobias. So it's going to happen. And I mean, it feels, well, it was a long time ago. Let's face it. He played here in 2016, 17, and 18. So Tobias Harris is going to be your big off-season expenditure. Now, what does that make you exactly? Does that make you a 25-win team? Make you a 28-win team?
But guys, just be ready for it. You want the Zach
Go
Lowe.
get Mo Wagner.
You want the quote? Here it is from Zach Lowe. Quote, Piston fans better brace themselves for the Tobias Harris pursuit of 24, because it's coming. Probably, maybe, probably. I said the other day on the show, he's going to be a Piston. And they're going to way overpay. And then you will have a declining player in his 30s. So between Tobias and Fontecchio, my guess, you'll have $50 million committed. Probably 10 for Fontecchio, 40 for Tobias. So there's your 50 mil. Slap on another 15 for Beef Stew. There's 65. Oh, and by the way, Cade's extension eligible this summer, so maybe there's another 2.25 you could add to the list. If that sounds like a hee-hee, ha-ha, boner-inducing good time to you, God bless. I have no interest in Tobias at 32 years old. Now, if I am the Golden State Warriors, if I am you pick a good playoff team, that's different. You don't care about the player's age, you care about winning right now.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to take a couple minutes. That audio from Beanie's update, it just backs up what we were saying. So if you think we're a couple of idiots, maybe you respect Zach Lowe more, God bless. We ended up at the same place. David, you want to do a few ticket texts here, and then we'll get to who said it?
Yeah, I have one here specifically about the Pistons. Honestly, I really wouldn't mind taking a flyer on Miles Bridges if they can get him. Change of scenery and coming home may be the fit for him.
Too close.
But that wouldn't be a change of scenery, really. Different NBA team, but he's too close.
Way too close to home, David.
Oh, man. Regarding our segment with TJ, someone says that last segment was hilarious. Had me biting the bottom of my lip to stop myself from laughing out loud at work. Love the show, guys. Keep it up, gentlemen. Nick in Holland.
What's wrong?
I need Roberto to shut up when I'm talking. That's all. Oh, man. Rico offering to buy Kenny lunch is like the coach putting you in for the last 2 minutes of the game. It is pity play.
That was not pity play. You turned Kenny into Darko? No. But Kenny was he was really just down that day. And I'm like, you know what, Kenny? Pick the sandwich, whatever you want.
Victory cigar. Here's a sad burger. Thanks.
I looked at it as, Kenny, you know what? You were looking sad. I was just trying to be a good friend and offer you something. But you know what? That'll never happen again.
What's your pity sandwich, damn it?
It wasn't a pity sandwich. You were moping around here like your dog just died.
It was the day after my team just got bounced from the playoffs the first time
I'm
in my
like,
life.
okay, hey, Kenny, will this help you out?
Thanks.
Didn't know that you saw it as just slander.
Appreciate it.
Carry on.
OMG, you're not watching the Super Bowl? Someone says, did it ever occur to you guys that some people are just burnt out? Whether it's Swift Kelsey and Mahomes and his family, Purdy, same teams, corporate event, I'm just tired of it all. From Steve.
See, the same teams thing, I understand to a point. You do want someone new to get there. Would the Lions have been an incredible story? Obviously. Was it fun a couple of years ago when it was Bengals and Rams and you're like, wow, this is new? But guys, let's face it. All right, we all love to bitch and moan about the same teams getting there, but the reality is, college football, I have never turned the TV off because, it's Georgia there again. Now, they're a brand name, Blue Magic. They're hateable. You know, the Dodgers are the Yankees in baseball. I mean, the Yankees never get there anymore. My point is, when those same teams get there, it is because they are immensely successful, and that success breeds spite. Spite is why you watch a lot of these games. You know, Mahomes, you can love to hate him. Hell, you can hate to love him, but you're going to watch him. And all that comes with him, all of the other stuff, I mean, I try not to put that on him. The Kelsey thing, I mean, I don't get upset at Taylor Swift. I'm upset. Travis Kelsey's the one who annoys me. But I'll watch. I can't BS you. Niners and Chiefs is a hell of a good matchup. I'm not going to turn away from that because, it's the same uniforms. It's the two best teams.
Pistons aren't interested in trying to build a playoff team. They are trying to build a team that can win just about 30 games.
Well, look, Mike, I got a question.
Yeah, buddy.
Do you think that maybe there's another former Piston that they may go after to bring back in free agency?
What, is Boban a free agent because Tobias needs a friend?
No, stop. No. For real? I'm wondering if, Troy thinking maybe he went out and matured, bring him back.
No. Look, here's the other problem for Tobias Harris. I mean, his numbers just get worse every year. Yeah, I mean, you can grind these numbers down. He's shooting a career worst 34% from deep this year. Now, again, for his career, has he been an above-average shooter? Absolutely. I'd be lying through my teeth if I said he wasn't. But look, he's basically an every other year guy when it comes to shooting threes. And obviously, as the volume of three-pointers has raised, look, is he a bad player? No. Tobias is a good basketball player. I just don't think it's fit here. And he's going to be 32. I just do not want to sign your version of Al Horford. Yeah, that's what Philly did. They brought in Al and recognized, wait a minute, this man is old. You don't want to be holding the bag when that takes place. So, I don't know, man. But be ready. You didn't believe us, or maybe you did. Well, Zach Lowe feels the exact same way. You're going to take all that precious cap space, and you're going to blow a vast majority of it on Tobias Harris. So,
Seems inevitable.
it feels that way.
No, it was just one that I looked at, like, well, maybe they go with Bay. He's young.
You know what? Let me apologize to you. How dare I even have a opinion on predicting what the Pistons will do, because who the F knows? Tell them all about it, Rico.
Oh, okay, I will. It's about that time of year. It's time when you can come into a little bit of extra cash, which leaves a big question. What are you going to spend it on? Are you going to splurge on your favorite brunch spot, a vacation on a white sandy beach, or, what are you going to take a cruise, a remote cabin getaway in the great outdoors? Well, this season, if you switch to Xfinity Internet and mobile, you can save and still have enough left over for all of the big plans that you have. The next generation Xfinity 10G network, now through March 4th, get a 75 megabit internet on the Xfinity 10G network for $20 a month. Just $20 a month for 12 months, no annual contract. Go to xfinity.com/10G. Call 1-800-XFINITY or just stop by a local Xfinity store today to get more details. It requires paperless billing and auto pay with a stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra after promo. Regular rates apply. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Actual speeds vary.
97.1 The Ticket.
Planet Fitness, home of the judgment-free zone, is the official fitness partner of 97.1 The Ticket.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
Need a dinner idea? Check out this fresh deal on ribs. Pork back ribs are on sale for only $2.99 a pound with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone. For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger. Because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Discover, this is Daniela.
Hi, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great, but with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you like asparagus and mushroom sorbet? I've got leftovers.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility and terms at discover.com/cashback debit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
Nachos!
Hey, I'll take some.
And some Frank's Red Hot.
Nah.
You're just gonna eat these boring nachos with no flavor. Frank it up! Frank it up! This guy finally gets gets it.
It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Her words weren't written under peaceful shade, but under fear for her life.
I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains.
The words of Anne Frank continue to fill us with hope. Hope. Pass it on from PassItOn.com.
Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. Book your stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Hi, I'm Mike. Hi, I'm Mike. Winter weather's here, except it's 60. I don't know. The winter will be back tomorrow. Whether you're injured as a result of an auto accident or a slip and fall in the winter months, there's one attorney you got to call. It is David Femininio. We've told you before, you're injured in Michigan, you need to call David Femininio to get David and to get paid. David can be reached anytime at his website, getdavidgetpaid.com, or you can call him direct at 855-65-CRASH. That's 855-65-CRASH.
Now, text or call the ticket using the same number. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
97.1 The Ticket.
All right, knock down a few calls, get to Who Said It at 4:30 because I went way too long last segment, so my bad on that. We'll go Who Said It 4:30, Super Bowl by the numbers at 4:45, and then the Kenny Cott Flush-O-Meter for Super Bowl party snacks at 5 o'clock, okay? Let's get to the people, shall we? Go to Tony, 97.1. Tony, how are you?
Hi, Mike. Great. Hey, listen, I totally agree with your take on Tobias Harris. We don't need him. And I also agree with your take on Troy Weaver. But if you take a look to the next, I think you're being really harsh right now on the future of the Pistons, because I think, would you rather be the Detroit Pistons the next 3 years or the Atlanta Hawks? Pistons are the new Brooklyn Nets. Pistons are the Raptors. I can list 15 teams, Mike, Enrico, that the Pistons are better off. Not right now, not currently, but in the next 3 to 5 years will be better. With Duran, Ivy, Cunningham, a number 1 pick coming in this year, hopefully a top 2 or 3 pick, Sasser. I'd rather be in this position than the garbage of the Hornets, the Raptors, and I'll even say this, the Los Angeles Lakers, when LeBron and Davis, who can't stay on the floor. So there's a lot of things that I'm trying to spin it forward a little bit better than what you guys are portraying. I agree in the short term, this is a disaster. But currently, I'd much rather be in the Pistons position than, the Portland Trailblazers.
Well, why do you say that, though? I mean, like Portland seems like a weird one, considering they're right where you are and have more draft capital than you.
I could go back a little bit on that, but I'll tell you what.
Like you named 4. All right, let's say we sit here, and I'm not even going to quibble. All right, let's say you're better. You got a better future than 5 teams in the league. How many teams in the league are there?
Well, I think I would say they're a better future than more than 5.
Who are these other teams you have a better future than? Just so I understand. You have 1 second-round pick between now and 27. You have.
But we also have the 3rd youngest team.
And that doesn't mean anything. This isn't the NFL. The youngest team in the league, Tony. It is really hard to win. Let me ask you a question. Do you have a bona fide max player on this team? A guy you know is going to be an All-NBA player. Do you have that?
Jalen Duran.
You can't say that. Look, I like Duran more than most, but an All-NBA player from Jalen Duran? Come on. Tony.
It's his 2nd year in the league.
And I understand that.
Improvement he's had.
Okay, but there's a difference when you have a Victor Wembanyama and you know that's a future league MVP, right? Who's that guy on this team? You really believe that's Duran? Fine. I'll tell you, great. It doesn't matter because he's a rebounding machine and a tip-in guy. You don't win with centers in today's game.
How many years has Jaden Ivey been in the league? This is his 3rd year?
Second. Cade is 3, Jaden 2, Duran 2.
Take a look at Donovan Mitchell's stats, Mike.
Okay.
His 2nd year.
All right. And what are you trying to communicate to me?
I'm trying to communicate that Ivy's on the same sort of trend that De'Aaron Fox is.
So let me ask you a question. Can him and Cade play together?
I'm not sure yet. That's still to be answered.
Well, that might be a big problem.
But I'm going to tell you, Mike, would you rather be the Pistons or the Atlanta Hawks? Pistons or the Chicago Bulls? Pistons or the
Oh, New Orleans Pelicans. I can
Pelicans.
name
I mean, that's okay. So you need to stop. Now, hold on. The Pelicans are a playoff team with 3 superstars. Please stop.
And it's like you're just picking like every team that's not going to make the playoffs. So
right. Hey, look. Would you rather be a team with no future or another team with no future? No, I don't want to be the Atlanta Hawks. But at least they can trade Trae Young. At least they're not in year 4 of a rebuild. At least I've seen them win playoff series. Okay, the Washington Wizards, you're right, they're terrible. They've started a rebuild, they're god-awful. You're in year 4 of a rebuild, right. And by the way, we're going to have a draft pick to add. Have you looked at the draft coming up? It is a draft that people have known for 2 years is going to be bad. It's largely foreign players that lack skill. Dead serious, go look. Like one guy was Wembanyama's caddy. He might go number 1 overall. I mean, Tone, if you're happy with the young core and you think you've got what it takes to win, God bless. But, man, you coming in here and being like, wow, we're clearly better than these 3 teams. It's like, that's your reward? That's what, okay, here. Tony, you know who I'd rather be? The Utah Jazz. You know who I'd rather be? The Oklahoma City Thunder. You know who I'd rather be? I'd rather be just about anybody but you. Now, if that's the juxtaposition we want to do, I'll win the argument. I have a major problem that you have a guy in Troy Weaver here who has shown no ability to build a roster. I like Cade. I wanted Ivy here. I don't know if they can play together. Ausar Thompson, you've got to stop making him a part of your core. He has shown no ability to be a scorer in this league. He's young. He's raw. It's going to take years. Duren, I love. But we all know there's only one center that's a real difference maker. 2 if you count Embiid, if he could stay healthy. It's Jokic and Embiid. You don't win with centers. So what am I supposed to be all hopped up on? Please don't say Jarrell Sasser. Please.
Well, a lot of people are happy about him now. He's getting more playing time.
Great. But, Rico, you know what I know. When you're on a team that is 8-43,
you got nothing to lose.
And you play garbage games and garbage minutes and put up garbage stats. If you show me a plan here, I can get behind it. But pardon me, Tony, if I'm not, in your words, spinning it in a more positive manner. This GM should not be employed. You have an absentee owner. And you have a team that doesn't own all of their own first-round picks, only has 1 second-round pick between now and 2027, and you're about to take your cap space and spend it on Tobias Harris. I don't know what right. I don't know what you'd like me to tell you. You want me to bleep on your head and tell you it's raining? I can do that too. I mean, gee whiz, man! Wow. All right, so we're better off than the Wizards. Well, I guess I should buy season tickets. Let's go to Warren, 97.1. Warren, what's going on, brother? How are you?
All right. Sorry about earlier, guys.
Better connection.
Okay,
there we go.
All right. So, what I want to say is I'm definitely a part of the Spite Store, because I personally feel if I'm gonna be mad, if Mike's gonna be mad because the Giants suck, everybody in Michigan needs to be mad. I'm sorry, Rico.
Warren, listen, I am like you. You are my brother from another mother. When my team loses to a team, I want that team to lose by 700. So I totally get Lions fans feeling that way.
I want to see triple digits. But no, seriously.
Warren's about to put Madden on rookie level and just go ham.
Look, I'm going to go with the Bill Walsh 49ers versus the 0-16 Lions on Madden.
That's it. 293 to 4.
Seriously, I had a couple things. One, the guy who just called, there is a way that we can be better. You figure out which one, because you have an asset. I believe Cade is an asset. I believe Ivy is an asset. If you can figure out a way for them to play together, kind of like how they did last night, you have something. Mm-hmm. But if you can't, you pick the best of the two, and you can trade the other for a piece that complements them.
I agree 100%. And what it is you determine where you're going to plant your flag. You determine who the face of the franchise is going to be. And then you throw the full weight of the franchise behind them. And every move you make is about complementing their game. I agree with you.
Personally, I feel like it's Cade.
Garbage.
I watch Cade play, and you go, usually I feel like it takes him a little while to get in his rhythm. Like at the beginning of the season, after All-Star Weekend, after he comes back from injury or rest, it takes him about 3 to 4 games to get into his rhythm. Then he goes from going 16, 11, 12, 10, up and down scoring to 25, 27, 36, 27, like that. And if you watch that trend That's what I've seen. Last thing, Dan Gamble. I think Gamble only comes out when he realizes that the other team is just as good or maybe a smidge better. In games where he knows he has the better team, it doesn't seem like he's all fraudulent. Well, not fraudulent. He's not all
aggressive. No, and look, the hope is I have said it all late stages of the year, Warren. I think this team is going to be better on paper next year. Whether that translates into the same joy you got this year, I don't know. They have a lot of room to get better. They do. They're built right. I have high hopes for them. And obviously, you take it as a learning experience. I hope with a chance to tie the NFC title game next year, we kick the field goal. Elevate your driving experience. Moran Buick GMC, the 24 Sierra Crew Cab Elevation Edition, 2.7-liter turbo engine, four-wheel drive, monochromatic paint, 20-inch wheels, heated power driver seat, and a whole lot more. 24 months, $295 a month, $25.95 down. New stock arrives every day. MoranExpress.com. Yukons are in stock. Denali's in all models are in stock. And if something's off with that current vehicle, you just go for that certified service, Moran Buick GMC, where you always get the best price, period. It's on Telegraph, just north of Eureka and Taylor, or MoranExpress.com. It's Moran Buick GMC. We are professional grade.
The stars look amazing tonight. Hold up. Is that a UFO?
Quick, grab a photo.
Oh, it's too far away and too dark.
Don't worry, my Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra can handle it.
What?
Your UFO? It's a drone.
Aww. See what others can't with Zoom with Galaxy AI on the new S24 Ultra. Get yours now at Samsung.com. Epic. Just like that.
Are you ready for some big news, Michigan? Drum roll, please. Teladoc Health is now covered by most major insurers in Michigan. Why is that a big deal? Because Teladoc Health brings together all of your healthcare needs into one place. Primary care, mental health counseling, and 24/7 care where you can connect with someone at any time, day or night. Teladoc is accessible